Okay folks, I'm going to tell you a wee herwing pattern, and the pattern I'm going to tie is called the silver and blue. Now the hook I have in the vase is a size 12 partridge patriot double, and the thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly is uni thread 80 in red. So simply just going to come in and get the thread started behind the eye of the hook, just run on a few turns, and come in and remove the waste tag of your thread. The tag on the fly is going to be an oval silver tinsel and small, so just going to offer this up underneath the hook a few turns, bring the oval silver tinsel underneath the hook, and then just run my thread down, tying in the tinsel. Now I'm just going to bring the thread down until I'm in line with the point of the hook. Then I'm going to come around with 4 turns of the oval silver tinsel to create my tag, and on the 5th turn bring it up and in between the 2 hooks, come around with a turn to hold and a couple of turns to secure. Now I'm going to come in and remove the excess oval silver tinsel. The tail on the fly is a golden pheasant crest feather, so I'm just going to offer this up to the hook. Just going to come around with a couple of loose turns just to get the tail sitting the way I like. Just tighten up onto it. Then I want to come in and just trim this the length of the body. A couple of wee fibres there. Just take them away on this side. So that's that. Now I'm just going to run my thread up, tying these materials in because I want to try and keep the body as smooth as I can. So I'm just going to run it up the length of the body to there. A couple of turns back down. Now the body's going to be silver tinsel, so I'm just going to use a small silver wire to protect this. So I'm just going to offer the silver wire in underneath, much like I did with the oval silver tinsel. Bring the wire underneath the hook. Then I'm just going to run my thread down, tying in the wire straight down to the tag. I'm going to use the uni mailer silver and gold tinsel, just the silver side. So I'm going to take a length of this off the spool, come in, trim it away. Now I want the silver side, so I need to tie it in with the gold side facing up. I'm going to come in with a turn and pull it in the length of the body, then just run my thread up, tying this in nice and tight to there. Then I'm just going to come around with my tinsel, one nice turn flush with the oval silver tinsel tag, and then one turn slightly overlapping the other to create your body. Up to there, keep a hold of your tinsel, fly it across with your thread, one turn to hold, a couple of turns to secure, and then come in and remove the excess of the tinsel. Then we can bring up our rib. You're looking 4 turns of the silver wire up the body to protect it to there, fly it across with your thread, one turn to hold, a couple of turns will secure that in, keep your thread tight, and just bend and break away the wire. Now the wing on the fly, it's just a grey squirrel tail, so just going to come in and get enough grey squirrel to create the wing. Come in, trim all away from the tail. Just going to clean out all the rubbish at the bottom. I'm going to stack it, so just get my hair stacker and put it in tips first. Give us a rattle on the arm of my chair. Right. Just going to put them back in again. They slipped out on me there, so I was taking them out. Don't worry, that happens. So I'm just going to give them another rattle. All the tips are lined up. Oh, just put my hair stacker out of the way. Come in. Now, the length of the squirrel tail, or the wing, is up to yourself. You can have it long or short. Now I'm just going to come in and have it less the length of the tail. So I'm just going to hold it here in my finger and thumb. Come in with my scissors and get a measurement. Trim the excess away over my bin. Just a wee hair there. Just want to get rid of it. Just a wee stray one. Just take that out. So I'm going to get the squirrel tail as close to the shank of the hook as possible. Then I'm going to come around with a pinch and loop. And then another. And a couple of tight turns. Just to hold the squirrel hair in place. Okay. Now, squirrel tail or hair, it doesn't compress like most fibres, and it has a tendency to pull out on you. So I'm just going to come in with a wee like a super glue onto my thread, and then I'm just going to bring the thread down with the super glue on it over the cut ends, just making sure it's all tied in. Now, in the original pattern, it doesn't have flash in the wing, but I've just noticed of two wee strands of silver crystal flash just sitting on my desk. So I'm just going to come in and just offer these down each side of the wing. Come around with a turn to hold, a couple of turns to secure. I'm going to fold back the waist ends of the flash, bring my thread up over the top, keeping a hold of these, come in, trim them away. Then I'm going to come in and trim the flash to the length that I like, much the length of the wing. Okay, I'm just going to bring my thread up to the wing, to there. Now, there's a wee bit of a throat hackle on the fly, and it's just going to be a hen hackle, dyed light blue, sit there. So all I'm going to do is just come in, take away the rubbish at the bottom, bring the fibres out from the stem, and then just going to come in and take a couple of pinches. I'm just going to offer this underneath, just as a wee throat coming back, touching your tag. You have it whatever length you like, hold up my finger and thumb, pinch and loop up the way. A couple of turns to tie it in now, just spin the vise round, see what way we're sitting. Or a couple of turns just to hold it in place. Now, at this stage, just going to come in with my scissors, just trim away the excess, bring my thread down, tying in the cut ends of the hen fibre, and then just create your head. Simple enough wee fly to tie this. Good pattern for sea trout and salmon. There's a shrimp version of it as well, just in the Irish shrimp style. So just create your head nice and bright. Now you can brighten the head up more if you like, using a Glow Bright Floss number 3, but I'm happy enough with that. So I'm just going to come in, whip finishing tool, and just throw on a whip finish. Pull your thread tight, just come in, trim away the thread. Then we'll come in and we can just see what way we're sitting. Just come around and see what way we're sitting. Okay, happy enough with that. Now, just going to seal the head up just with a coat of super glue first. Just on the head, nowhere else. And then once this is dried, I'll come in and put on a couple of coats of varnish just on the head to seal it all up. So that's the wee fly, the silver and blue. Give it a wee go. It's meant to work really well for sea trout. Dare say it would take salmon too. So tie a few up, have a couple in your box, and hopefully you can catch you a few fish.